and bought a Cottage Inn pizza. I think they made like $2,000 the first year. And it was like, they thought they were going to be like, oh, yeah, this is great. We own our own business.
We'll be retiring in 6 months.
No doubt, yeah. And they got their own pensions, man, like the size of the moon. They don't need to.
Isn't that the case for any industry? Like a music band, they don't make any money. Their first record, it all goes to the record company.
Right.
They don't make any money unless they go on a tour. And
exactly, buy a T-shirt.
Yeah, buy a T-shirt. Yeah, it's all the merchandising. Same type of thing.
Spaceballs, the merchandise.
Right.
The lunchbox.
Well, and there you go. I mean, there's a good segue. So merchandising, and this gets back to the earlier topic. So there was the other whole thing about, the Google Plus Google's now going to leverage your Google Plus profile and your picture whenever they're presenting ads to
Not
people.
me.
Oh, right.
I haven't checked the checkbox.
Hey.
You know what I'm sick of on YouTube?
You're searching for porn. Bob likes porn. Here's the porn that Bob likes.
Oh, God. God help us all.
You know what I'm fighting tooth and nail is on YouTube, and I want to call somebody a douche on like the comments.
And they want to use
my real name. I'm like, I'm going to...
Dude, I've hit reload.
Why would you even
time.
bother going even to YouTube comments? That's like the soft underbelly of the internet.
Sometimes you just have to.
No, that's like reading like a subreddit.
It's like a train wreck. You have to read it every now and then.
I post on Reddit too.
Of course you do.
He's a sales guy. He's got a lot of free time at home.
We're all message board guys. We've been doing this.
I know.
I've been. My first BBS experience wasn't like talking to people about science. It was trolling to get people angry. It's just part of life. I've been doing it since I was 13. It's not going to
starting a flame war and then walking away.
Absolutely.
Right, firecracker at the end.
That's right, yeah.
And see what
Some
happens,
people just want to see the world burn.
I gotta say I'm with Bob on that. And, the favorite trick of me is to open up a private window and then you go to YouTube. you get your comment with a fake ID and then just close that.
Oh, you're a fake ID guy too?
Oh yeah. Talk to Dave about fake IDs. Dave's got like 100 of them.
That's awesome. Yeah.
It's all part of the fun.
We're actually not really sure which Dave shows up every night.
Right. It could be any one of my many personas. But watching the world burn, end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine. So last week we talked about the Koreans building the little Terminator bots that allegedly only go after jellyfish right now.
Yeah, right.
So there's a company out of Australia, and this one completely tweaked me out because, again, it's giving away the information that you're going to allow for your own demise. If you place an order for school books or food, they will use their little four-blade helicopter drones will zoom in on the GPS signal from your phone and deliver it right to you.
Stop talking.
Could you imagine walking down the sidewalk and having a bunch of books drop on your head?
Amazon Prime. Actually, I would use that for Amazon Prime. It'd be great. I'm like...
yeah, but you buy TVs through Amazon Prime.
I bought a bunk bed because we're a bedroom short.
I don't think they built a drone big enough to drop.
It was the best shopping experience of my life.
They're just currently all occupied right now.
Yeah, they're all in Pakistan right now.
It was the best shopping experience of my life. I go, look at the dimensions. Here's a bunk bed that's the same color. Order. It's on my porch in a day. And then I call up Big Mark, who delivers furniture for a living, who puts this stuff together. And I go, Mark, I got a $100 bill with your name on it.
Right.
Free shipping. The thing's built, installed, clean. And I didn't do a damn thing except push my button on my phone. I'm like, this is great.
That's a credit card charge 4 days later.
You had Mark.
Absolutely. You know what?
Why not?
When Magdalena was a baby, I bought all that crap from IKEA. And my bloody knuckles, I said every swear word in the book. I almost put a hole in the wall. I put it together backwards twice. And I'm like, you know what? Have Mark come over.
It's like putting the playscape together. I mean, I remember putting your playscape together, helping you out. And we put the thing back, the ladder together backwards.
Right. You know what's great? No one ever calls me for that crap, and I think it's amazing. Hey, Bob, come help me move. Yeah, no.
I can't. I'm not wired that way. I'm sorry.
No, I don't mind paying
not
for it.
Not even for free pizza.
No. Are you kidding me? Or, hey, Jeff says, hey, come on over. I got ballparks on the grill, man. Come on over.
Hey, that day led to the scotch, which led to the domain registrations, which led to the humor.
That's right. How much scotch did you drink that night, by the way?
Half a bottle.
Okay, then shut the hell up.
Touche.
Of decent scotch.
No, touche. No, that you bought, though.
No, it was my scotch.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, no, I brought one. He had a couple. We were good.
Yeah. I have some 18 Glenmorangie in the basement. You can come over anytime.
Love it.
Can anybody fit in the basement?
Have you Mark, I have.
Can I come?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can walk over. Okay. I do have some 18-year-old Suntory Japanese age whiskey.
You've been telling me about
I know.
So the moral of the story is Bob collects 18-year-olds? Is that what I'm hearing?
That's what I love. My scotch and my... never mind. I keep getting older. He keeps staying the same age.
In the same age. Thank
so
you,
wrong.
I did get into it the other day with who came over? Oh, one of my guys from one of the dads from school. He wanted to try it, so yeah, it's about half a bottle now. So you better hurry up.
All right, I'll be there.
All right.
No, but can anyone fit in your basement? Have you brought the Oktoberfest?
I was going to say,
benches
don't you
down
have a table down there the size of the whole room?
They're in the garage right now.
Oh, so they've made it from the back porch to the garage because you didn't want them to get rained on.
Wait. Where's the caddy park then?
In the garage.
So nobody can fit in the garage.
Wait, how does that work? What
and
are
the
they on
caddy's
their
dead,
side?
by the way. I need a jump. Can you come over and give me a jump?
Sure, I can do that. No jumper cables, though.
The battery's dead. I was gonna,
19.
I need a
I jump.
they had the battery's dead. I'm like, great. I was going to take it, get an oil change, and get it into storage, and yeah, it's not happening.
Wait,
No.
you offered to drive me here tonight. How did you get here?
I got a real car.
Oh, okay.
That's just
The show car.
yeah, the Volkswagen. Plus this Lowe's.
No, but so just doubling back on the whole security thing. There was, and I don't know if you caught any of this. There was actually a really good article that came out about why designing your systems to be court order proof is a really good idea.
Court order proof?
Yeah, and it has nothing to do with defending against court orders or being unable to comply with court orders. It has to do with being basic security mechanisms. So think about, when you're dealing with like an email server, like think about the whole NSA Verizon thing that we freak out about.
Right.
So somebody shows up with a court order and says, hand over your records. What happens? An employee turns, grabs those records, pops them on a media of some format, and hands them over to somebody. How is that any different from guy gets blackmail on an employee, says, hey, employee, get me those files. Employee turns, pops in media, grabs all those records, hands them over to somebody. So if you actually build a court order proof system, you are actually protecting yourself from internal security attacks.
So preventing that person from inserting media and copying files?
Or just making it impossible to pull media off. And that was one of the big stories that came out that had people freaking out a little bit. Was that
that's a tall order. I don't
well, but so the Snapchats and the
that's
hey,
all hackable though.
Well, it's not even not hackable, but it's not as hey, this message will self-destruct in 10 seconds like everybody thinks it is.
That's a fallacy.
Well, but everybody believes
Phallus.
That's phallic.
What?
Thanks for playing, Bob.
Go back to checking your phone, Bob. We're going to talk tech here for a second.
Great. Yeah, Bob heard phallus and got back re-engaged. Good to know, Bob. Thanks.
Talking code. I'm going to look at my phone for a little bit.
No, but so
Pull the Crickets app.
So I mean, that's everybody's like all hey, this this video will self-destruct in 10 seconds, or this text message will go away in 10 seconds.
Not so much.
Yeah, not so much. And so
not after the NSA reads it first.
Well,
Didn't I read something about Snapchat actually has all of the photos on some drive, some file somewhere?
They're all recoverable by law enforcement.
Yeah.
By law. Yes.
So it's not what everybody thinks it is.
No.
for 24 hours. That was the kick. So as once
And how many people are listening right now?
They have to be.
90% of them just deleted Snapchat.
Think about it,
Right.
Mark. I mean, if they weren't, that would be the perfect avenue for drug dealers to take a picture of something and say, hey, meet me here or whatever.
Oh,
I mean,
right.
it's so
Of course.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
They have to be discoverable.
Well, they are for like I said, it's that 24-hour window, and
So they say.
Well, but it's 24 hours, assuming that you've watched it on your phone, because that's what triggers the delete statement. Because I mean, like if you haven't grabbed and watched that video or grabbed and watched that text
it stays
message,
there, right?
It sits there indefinitely.
And there's nothing preventing
And that's
me
the
from coming
loophole.
up behind you, stealing your phone, and looking at that chat too.
Well, yeah, but I mean that's the whole physical security thing, and you can debate that till the cows come home.
Right.
But I mean it is. I mean because you social media 101. You've got all the teenage girls and everybody else who are running
the duck
around,
face,
well, and throwing Snapchats around and not really thinking much of it. And surprise, it really could come back and bite you in the ass.
Yep.
Literally, not figuratively.
Thanks, Bob.
Anytime.
Or figuratively, not literally.
Oh.
Is
Yeah.
where I think you were going with
No,
it.
no.
Is
The
he
other
still
way.
talking?
We had a break yet.
That was my favorite ad into the intro. By the way,
We do have guests. We do have guests in studio.
We do, and we should get into intros because we are going to dive in with them right after we come back from the break. So we've got Derek Strate in. Yeah, we are actually almost at a break, Bob. Believe it or not.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
we've got Derek Strate in from Absotech, and Derek's been floating around our events for years now.
Years, yeah.
Since 2009.
Yeah.
Detroit
Another person that has basically gotten so much work from us and yet never bought me a beer.
I bought you one at the last
Oh,
event.
you did. That's right.
God,
screw me.
Stella.
I'm sorry.
A Stella.
You did.
Because he knew he was coming, and he knew that you were going to say something.
That's right. That's what you call a preemptive strike.
No, it was the first beer of my first beer of the night you bought. Yeah, you're right. My bad.
And then again, we've got Mark from Falling Down Beer Company, who's been in here before, and that's where our November event is out on November 21st at 5:01.
And I see no booths.
The booths are gone.
Apparently, they went all office space on the booths, and so
Did you save one?
And they did not save any
No.
for Bob. No.
So we thought it would be cool, like save one and put it in like a weird random spot, like Humblebee. Like, never mind.
the Dale Earnhardt.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm totally behind that idea. We should have had that. Put it on
Like dedicate it to somebody, and
I could stop them.
Like
We
Kenny-
announced the booths were coming out, and like 12 people showed up with sledgehammers.
that is so
and
awesome.
before I even got there, they were all gone in a dumpster.
like you gotta have like the Kenny Powers booth, like in the back corner. Like if Kenny Powers ever shows up, he sits there.
just in case.
When I own a bar, that's what I'm gonna have, and then it's gonna be empty forever.
Right.
It's all right.
And then Mark Shaftner from Marketplace Homes that actually surprisingly has a whole lot of technology initiatives going on, which is going to be a cool conversation to get into as well.
Yep. For a real estate company, we're very tech forward.
That's awesome.
Very cool. All right, so we're going to hop into our first break, and when we come back, we'll dive in and go from there.
This is the IT and the D show.
We'll be right back.
It's the one, dude. Scope it out.
She doesn't look like a freshman.
Sophomore, dude. Sophomore. Fully aged sophomore meat. Do the bus together. You talk to her. Talk, dude. I have a relationship with her. Figured to like 17 digits.
You are such a liar.
We'll see about that, my man. By night's end, I predict me and her will interface.
There has to be a more dignified mode of transportation.
Hope you get a car for your birthday and a license.
Let's not hold our breath.
Score a direct hit.
We are back, the IT and the D show presented by DetroitNet.org. This is episode 16 Candles, and Dave worked diligently on the drops from the movie.
It's pure.
Damn it, Ma! I still have my headgear on.
Hot stuff.
And just to think, like, all the people that made, like, John Cusack out of that movie, then the guy, his buddy, nothing. He's like the Peter Scolari of 16 Candles.
Oh, yeah, where did the other nerd guy go?
Yeah, that's right.
Right. Well, the one was Malachi, wasn't it?
The donger needs food.
No, poor Getty Watson. I mean, he actually like wound up going off on almost like Mark Hamill anti-Star Wars.
Really?
Went for like a long time. Would not talk about 16 Candles.
Jake Ryan quit acting. Like,
Yeah.
if you ever read up, like, where are they now? He's like doing furniture in like mid PA.
Right. Yeah, he wanted nothing because he said
the donger went anti-donger.
He was actually ashamed that he had portrayed such a stereotypical Japanese stereotype.
See,
yada,
I mean,
yada.
you just have to own movies like that. I mean,
owns.
Owns.
Yeah.
That's-
Who owns the donger?
I mean, for crying out loud, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
937.
Arnold Schwarzenegger's been doing stereotypical German since he got here.
Right.
It's like,
right.
so what?
You
know what's really funny, by the way, if you want to, I'll send you the YouTube clip tomorrow. It's him doing commentary with the director today on Conan. And it's an absolute scream. It's one of the funniest things
hilarious.
I've ever. It's like, why did he put us sing here and he make us do the stuff? And it's absolute gold. I'll send you the link tomorrow. Great radio.
That'll be in the show notes. Thanks, Bob.
Yeah, anytime.
Do we do show notes, by the way?
No, never.
No.
Yeah, we do brief recaps, and that's about it.
Brief.
Hey, my weekly email blast might be a little lengthy, but the show recaps are brief.
And mark that one.
But yeah, we do have, like Dave mentioned, going into the break, we have an all-star cast of guests here. Dave, who we diving into first?
Let's dive into Falling Down. That's where we're going to go. Because we are going to go to Falling Down Beer Company.
We
on
are
November
going to go.
21st.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Let's go
right.
ahead and dive in.
Cheap plug.
So, I mean, we had started talking about it. You know, we were there basically during your soft opening phase. You guys, back in February, you guys weren't even fully up and running yet.
That's correct.
So let's talk about what's different. What's gone on in the past, 9 months since people have been there.
And more importantly, he brought 2 growlers tonight. So
that's right. Growlers on ice.
I did. I brought lots of beer tonight.
Yay.
But no, so I mean, you know what's changed? What's the same? I mean, you know, when we had you in here, everybody was raving about the the reuben egg rolls and the cheese and all that fun stuff. So I mean, the menu, what's changed there?